Dear guest and conference participants, allow me to present a publication on the topic of cybersecurity assessment based on combining TODIM method and STRIDE model for learning management system. The issue of security in learning management system requires particular attention, as these systems are instrumental in training future professionals, including those in the field of cybersecurity. In some cases, learning management system can be seen as operating within the interdisciplinary cyberspace. This is due to the involvement of stakeholders who participate in the preparation of specialists through these software solutions. These stakeholders include not only educational institutions, but also employers, as they contribute to curriculum development and serve as practice bases and providers of educational courses. Thus, the reliability and agility of preparing future professionals depend on the level of security in learning management system. The slide presents well-known method for assessing cybersecurity risk. Analysis of this method was conducted in the publication, including: first, the process for attack simulation and threat analysis, in short PASTA. This method elevates the threat modeling process to a strategic level by involving key decision maker and requiring security input from operations, governance, architecture and development. Second model, LINDAN, abbreviation from linkability, identifiability, non-repudiation and detectability, disclose of information, unawareness, non-compliance. This method focuses on privacy concerns and can be used for data security. Third method, fault tree analysis, based on decomposing an undesired event into possible components that led to its occurrence. Fourth method, Octave, the operationally critical threat asset and vulnerability evaluation. This method is a risk-based strategic assessment and planning method for cybersecurity. Analyzed methods do not independently provide a quantitative risk assessment in the form of integrated indicator. Therefore, it was decided to combine a cyber risk assessment model with a multi-criteria decision support method to construct an algorithm for assessing the security against cyber threats in learning management system. The algorithm is based on the utilization of the STRIDE model. The decision to use the STRIDE model was based on its ability to capture the primary cyber threats for assessments, which can be further decomposed into subtypes. The cyber threats identified by STRIDE model can be evaluated through a rating analysis. This means that severity or impact of each threat can be assessed and assigned a rating based on predefined criteria. By conducting a rating analysis, it becomes possible to prioritize and quantify the level of risk associated with each cyber threat identified by STRIDE model. STRIDE is an abbreviation of spoofing, tampering, repudiation, information disclosure, denial of service, and elevation of privilege. The corresponding prevention measure for spoofing is ensuring the authenticity of user identities. Prevention measure for tampering is preserving the integrity of data and prevention unauthorized modification. Prevention measure for repudiation is ensuring non-repudiability to prevent denial of performed action. Prevention measure for information disclosure is safeguarding the confidentiality of sensitive information. Prevention measure for denial of service is ensuring availability by preventing service disruption. And the prevention measure for elevation of privilege is mitigation the risk of unauthorized access. Also, the algorithm is based on the Utilization of the TODIM multi-criteria decision-making method. The fragment of mathematical apparatus of the method represented on the slide. TODIM methods are based on the comparative analysis of alternatives by finding the distances of criterion evaluation by assessing the dominance of alternatives among each other. The TODIM method incorporates a coefficient that mitigates the effect of losses, based on prospect theory. This characteristic of the TODIM method is an important factor in assessing the risk of cyber threats, as cybersecurity threats are complex and may involve various tools for their realization, using different types of vulnerabilities, requiring critical prioritization. A modification of the TODIM method was performed to accurately represent the assessment results provided by experts using fuzzy intuitionistic numbers. The modification is presented on the slide. Presented in current publication, algorithm of cybersecurity assessment for learning management system is following. First stage, formation of the evaluation criteria set based on STRIDE method. Second stage, selection of expert for assessment. Third stage, assignment of linguistic evaluation by expert for each evaluation criterion. Fourth stage, translation of linguistic variables into numbers of fuzzy sets. In this research, it was decided to use fuzzy intuitionistic numbers, which consist of three components that determine the membership, non-membership, and hesitancy of a number to a set, in our case, to a linguistic set. Fifth stage, aggregation of fuzzy evaluation. Sixth stage, determination of the comparative security assessment of learning management system using multiple criteria. The assessment of cybersecurity of learning management system was conducted on the most popular system, namely Edutor, Moodle, and Ilias. The slide presents linguistic variables and their corresponding intuitionistic fuzzy numbers. The slide displayed expert assessment using linguistic variables for each criterion of the STRIDE method in learning management system. This slide displays expert assessment of converted linguistic variables into integer values for each criterion of the STRIDE method on the STRIDE model in learning management system. According to the obtained result presented in table on the slide, the best alternatives among those studied according to the expert are Moodle, in second place Edutor, and Ilias in the last place. It should be noted that assessing the security of learning management system is a complex and challenging task. Experts used both automated software tools and expert evaluation of the system component security, conducting a comprehensive interpretation of the identified vulnerabilities. According to the obtained result, it can be asserted that significant threats to the security of learning management system are cyber risk associated with spoofing, tampering, and elevation of privilege. It is worth noting that some of the analyzed learning management system require differentiation of system access for teacher and student, as well as implementation of dual verification, dual system login. The prospect for further research lies in the development of multi-criteria decision support method to assess risk, considering their prevention.